Hi there Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 7th of April. Over the last few years, Uranus has continued to make your home and emotional zone a rather erratic or unsettled space for you. Perhaps not consistently, perhaps this feeling has come and gone. There may be times when you've wanted intimacy, for example, and other times when you've wanted more of your own space. Perhaps you've made some creative changes about where you live too. And this process can be reinvigorated this week on the back of the arrival of Mercury, the planet of talk and thought, in the same part of your scope that Uranus, the planet which has been causing all this, is located along with the Sun. Now later this week, Uranus is going to be connected to Mercury too. And you could come up with a really ingenious idea about modifying your home or doing a home-based business, but equally you may find yourself coming into conflict with someone in your immediate circle. And this is because Mercury is going to be joining in with the T-square, which has been so prominent in your situation since the turn of the year, where Pluto is making you much more strident, outspoken, and even demanding about what you want. But the important thing is not to rush to any judgments, particularly because there is a quarter moon on the first day of this week which squares up with the Sun, suggesting that somebody around you may be particularly out of sorts and you do need to try to stay tuned into them. And you may find also that two people that generally you get on well with, they themselves are finding it harder to rub along, and you may find yourself called in as some kind of peacekeeper. But late last week, there was another change, and this saw Venus, the planet of love and relating, move into the part of your scope that's to do with everyday communications. And this can help you enormously to measure your communications in such a way that you have a better impact because you are more gracious and diplomatic in your approach. Now, by the end of this week, well, from the middle of the week, Venus is going to be connecting with Neptune, suggesting that you could enchant someone you get chatting to. And if you love singing or writing, you can be in inspired form. The problem is, it could also see your thinking around your love life get a little bit confused and in a jumble. And because there is such a turbulent energy going on at the foundation point in your horoscope, as the Sun clashes with Mars, which is right at the top of your scope from Monday through to Thursday, this could see you being very authoritative if you want your own way, and perhaps much less inclined to cut people any slack if they are feeling more vulnerable or not understanding so quickly as you would like exactly what you're trying to achieve. Now, this could be linked to a family matter. It could be linked to where you live. It may be something that you feel very passionate about, that you want to drive on, but you need to be aware of how this will pan out in the relating side of your situation. So it's not going to be a good idea to get a goal if it comes at some kind of price. So just consider the stakes, because they are going to be quite high as this week draws to a close. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.